final preparations for the challenge ahead, hoping to come out of the gates strong. It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Clippers, winding things down this season. They're in that all-important ninth position within striking distance of a playoff spot.
You know, for Los Angeles, they're not in a good place right now as a ball club. After the success of last season, they were expecting bigger and better things this year.
And you know what? Even though the season hasn't been a complete disaster, they're pretty dysfunctional as a team right now.
Well, not too long ago, MP has been very outspoken about them needing to win on the road. He feels like that's the ultimate test of this team, that if they can do that, they can pretty much do anything.
Well, and so far, MP is getting his wish. These guys have been nothing short of spectacular away from home. Every arena they walk into, they're the villain, and they seem to have embraced that. We'll test that theory again here tonight.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Buzelis out there with Isaac Okoro. Then it's MP. Then it's Collins, and it's Ivy in at the 2. And MP is in the midst of what could be a historic season. He's the frontrunner for Rookie of the Year.
And the MVP award looks like a real possibility. Hard to believe a first-year player could have that kind of impact, especially as a second-round pick. This is a once-in-a-generation moment.
Clark would have to think that for game one of this back-to-back, teams are making some calculated adjustments. What do you think?
You're not wrong about that, Kevin. No reason to really show your full hand, if you will, in a back-to-back situation. You're always conscious of where your players are physically in terms of rest and fatigue. It's about finding the right balance for your particular ball club based on what the potential is and where you are currently.
And here's Garland for 3. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. MP, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And it's Leonard missing.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
He had passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Lakers was a man on a mission. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
It didn't take long, but I think at this point we can agree that MP is on a course to be viewed as one of the great stars of the NBA.
To go from an unknown to a force in the NBA is something that you rarely see. It reminds me a bit of a young Jokic in that sense. Clearly, MP is a special talent, and the sky's the limit for him.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Collins comes in for Derek Jones. He's checked in for Leonard. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Yabusele, he's checked in for Zach Collins. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Okoro, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And MP, he's subbed in for Josh Giddey.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
For longtime veteran Brook Lopez, his evolution, Clark, as a player goes beyond his three-point shooting.
Yeah, I agree with you because folks tend to forget his defense was considered a weakness early in his career. Now he's turned into one of the best shot blockers and rim protectors in the league.
So the Bulls 5 right now. At the forwards, Okoro and Williams. MP out there with Ivy. And it's Yabusele in at the 5, roaming the paint. Shot from 16, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Ivy against Beal. To the paint, here's Lopez. Count it, his second make in 4 attempts.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home, extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
MP, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Count the basket. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kevin. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home, guys.
And looking to protect it. Okay, thank you, Allie. Outside Garland. Beal gets a wide open look. Off target from outside. Chicago leading by 9. And here's MP for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. MP's got 30.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Beal. Rebound by Williams. Bulls have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Garland against Ivy. And it's Miller in the corner to stop the run. Chicago grabs the miss. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Chicago also making some changes. Zach Collins checked in for Yabusele, and Buzelis subbed in for Williams. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Los Angeles with another miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Leonard with no one around. Collins grabs the miss.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Pass to Leonard. Puts up a deep 3. He made it!
They count it! Big time!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's Chicago, holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Chicago Bulls. And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitation and play to their strengths.
Self-awareness, an important trait for those who are constantly trying to get better. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And one thing we love about the NBA, Clark, the different styles that teams play with. So how important is pace?
I think it's critically important, Kevin, because the game is meant to be played at a fast pace. 24-second shot clock, 8 seconds to get the ball across the half-court line. And some teams really step on the gas pedal and try to play extremely fast. Others want to massage the pace. So I like the fact that there are different approaches to pace for the teams in the NBA.
Leonard and Jones slot in at the small and power forward. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Garland. And it's Jackson in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Jackson setting the pick here for Leonard. Outside Garland. Outside Mathurin. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Outside Mathurin. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room, missing 3 straight like that.
They get the rebound. A nice shot by Okoro.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And the Clippers call time here. MP really making a difference here.
Well, they have one thing to talk about. How do we stop this guy from knocking down threes?
And here we can check out the story for Patrick Williams.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Snatched up. Yep, it counts.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Here's Chicago. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. An exciting young guard, Benedict Mathurin. Clark, what's something you like about him?
Well, I got a lot of things I like about him. His smooth approach to offensive production. He can score it. He's got a nice handle. He can get to the rim. He gets to the foul line a ton. I mean, he's got a fearlessness about him and a confidence about him that seems to point to him being a star in the not-too-distant future. Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Outside Mathurin. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Jackson against Collins. Jackson setting the pick here for Leonard. Back to Jackson. And Jackson Jackson throws it down.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. MP's shot is good.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Saturday, they'll take on Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Monday, they'll go up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs.
And you know, for that Pelicans game, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play.
Pass to Miller. Fires for three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his fourth rebound in this one.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
It's Garland with the ball for Los Angeles. They host the Kings after this game, and they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. And it goes down 2 points.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
The Bulls shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game. And again, that's 62 points, 62.
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
And Los Angeles guys shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Crosses over, and Garland puts it in. Garland's got 8 points.
Gritty bucket. Garland knows he's going to take contact, but does not back down.
The three from MP. That shot missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Another miss by Garland. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. Williams finds Yabusele. And here is MP. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
MP has been... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player.
He's checked in for Chicago. MP comes in for Trey Jones. Here's Chicago. They're on a 12-4 run right now. So for Chicago right now, they've got MP. Patrick Williams is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Giddey in at the 2 guard. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside Mathurin. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the league. Any changes you'd welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule. Throw those big guys a bone and let them park inside at their own peril.
And another one!
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Outside, Jones. Pass to Leonard. Jackson, a screen on Sexton. Leonard kicks to Jackson. MP against Garland. And here's MP for 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
And that shows the skill level of MP. The pull-up is a tough shot to master.
Garland, the pass to Jackson. Clippers moving the ball around. Drills it from outside. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Giddey kicks to MP. He got it again. Sensational. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
And I love what they accomplished here tonight. Made the plays they had to, and that's why they'll go up 1-0 in their season series against the Clippers.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Bulls on D. Outside Garland. Shot clock at 6. Jones, no one around him. Sinks the triple.
Oh, nice pass there. Garland with the great vision.
And here's MP for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I'll tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Thanks, guys. A $50 and a win, and I already know you'll say one doesn't mean much without the other. You really mean it, though? Isn't that what players have to say? What's the danger in admitting what anybody who's played at any level knows to be true? Scoring is fun.
Nah, you trying to get me in trouble, Dominic.
Hey, I'm just asking questions, MP.
I mean...
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the